Hi leaders, this is me again, and I'm here to introduce to you our series on Jonah. I'm so glad that you're running a home group and that you are taking the time to invest in other people. It's a real reflection of the gospel of Christ at work. Now, the Rescue Me series is going to be one of our most interesting series. It's where we take the view of the Bible and we narrow it down to the individual person. We started the year off with Relate Well, and we looked at how we would relate it to a wider body of Christ and our own family members and people in our house as well. And then over the last few months, we've been doing the book of Exodus, which looks at the story of all of us as God takes us on a process of transformation, just like He took His children from Egypt through to the Promised Land. But this theme, we go down to one individual person. Really, the story of Jonah is an individual story. It's about God coming in and transforming your personal life, your personal transformation. You know, if I could tell you a little bit of a testimony about myself, when I first came to Australia, I was in a bad state. I was 15, going into university. My parents had just sort of left me here in the country. And for the first time, I thought I could run away from God. I had been brought up in a Christian home, but I never really kind of knew God for myself. I was just going through the motions of Christianity. And then when I came to Melbourne, it was my chance to sort of burst out and do anything I wanted. And I felt like, you know what, I can really escape God. I could do all the things that I wanted to do. But God would not let me go. And He chased after me and He pursued me. And just when I thought my life didn't need any changing, just when I thought my life did not need any more of God, because I kind of was going to church and doing all these kinds of things, God decided to rescue me from my own pursuit of things that would eventually enslave me. He pulled me away from being obsessed with computer games. He pulled me away from being caught into pornography and all these kinds of bad influences. But more importantly, He pulled me away from being self-absorbed. And He led me to a life that is centered around Him. Now all of this, I think, is the story of Jonah. Because Jonah starts off just like a regular, normal person. I hope that you would take the time, even as you're leading your home group, to make it a personal journey for yourself. As a leader, as you read through Jonah, please take the time to see what God is speaking in your life as well. God bless.